Hi, senior. Your doctor is here now. Forget fish. This food builds muscle and kills sarcopenia if you're over 50. Something dangerous is happening inside your body right now. You're losing muscle every single day. This condition has a name: sarcopenia. It's the silent thief of strength that makes walking harder, climbing stairs exhausting, and even carrying groceries feel impossible. And here's the shocking truth: exercise alone will not stop it. You can lift weights, walk every morning, and even do resistance training. But if your meals aren't right, your muscles will keep shrinking. That's why so many seniors get frustrated. They're working hard, but their bodies just won't cooperate. Most people believe the answer is to eat more fish, salmon, tuna, sardines. Yes, fish is healthy. But if you think fish alone will protect your muscles, you're making a big mistake. The truth is, there are other foods overlooked, affordable, and even more powerful than fish that can actually reverse muscle loss and rebuild your strength. Foods packed with protein and unique nutrients that switch your body back into muscle-building mode. In this video, I'm going to reveal 4 forgotten seafoods that beat sarcopenia and keep your muscles strong at any age. You'll learn how each one works, the surprising history behind them, and the easiest ways to add them to your meals. But that's not all, because no matter how much protein you eat, you could be sabotaging yourself if you're still eating the wrong foods. That's why I'll also show you 4 common foods that quietly destroy muscle. Foods most seniors eat every week without realizing the damage. Stick with me until the end, because tomorrow I'll reveal a new discovery that boosts muscle activation by 34% without exercise. You don't want to miss this. 1. Snails, the first forgotten powerhouse when most people think of protein. They picture chicken, tuna, or maybe salmon. But one of the most powerful muscle-building foods is often ignored. Snails. Yes, snails. They may look humble, but don't underestimate them. Just 100 grams of snail meat gives you about 25 grams of pure protein, the same as salmon. For seniors fighting sarcopenia, that's huge. Your body needs at least 100 grams of protein a day to protect your muscles, and snails make hitting that target much easier. But it's not just the protein. Snails are loaded with nutrients that target the exact problems aging muscles face. They contain iron, which improves oxygen delivery so your muscles don't tire as fast. They have magnesium, which helps your muscles contract and relax properly, cutting down painful cramps. They provide potassium, which supports both your heart rhythm and your energy levels. And here's something most people don't know. Snails also support natural hormone production, which keeps your body in a muscle-building state instead of breaking down tissue. The results are real. Studies show that older adults who include snails in their diets gain measurable improvements in muscle strength and size, and history backs it up. In West Africa, tribes who ate snails regularly were found to maintain incredible strength and stamina well into their 70s and 80s, without the weakness and frailty common in the West, and preparing snails easier than you think. After cleaning them, you can boil, saute, or roast them in minutes. A simple option: saute snails in olive oil with garlic and herbs, then serve with vegetables. Quick, affordable, and packed with muscle fuel. So don't overlook this tiny powerhouse. Snails aren't just a delicacy, they're one of the simplest ways to fight sarcopenia. On .2. Octopus, the seafood that outranks fish of snails, are the hidden powerhouse. Then, octopus is the muscle giant that leaves salmon and tuna in the dust. Here's why. Just 100 grams of octopus gives you about 30 grams of protein. That's 7 grams more than salmon, 8 more than tuna, every single serving. For seniors trying to hit daily protein needs, that difference adds up fast. But it's not only about the amount, it's about the quality. Octopus contains all 9 essential amino acids in nearly perfect balance, which means your muscles can use the protein more efficiently. This is critical for older adults whose bodies don't process protein as well as they used to, and octopus doesn't stop at protein. It's packed with copper, which helps your body make red blood cells, delivering more oxygen to your muscles so they can work harder and recover faster. It also contains vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects muscle cells from damage, and B vitamins, which fuel your metabolism so you have the energy to stay active. The science is clear. Seniors who eat octopus regularly show measurable improvements in muscle strength and performance, often within just weeks. Imagine going from feeling weak and tired to stronger and more energetic in a single month, just by adding the right food to your diet. History tells the same story. On the Greek islands, where octopus has been a staple for centuries, elders were known to stay active well into their 80s and 90s, carrying heavy loads and fishing daily. Their diet was their secret weapon, and preparing octopus is simpler than most think. Clean it, boil it until tender, then grill or braise. For a quick option, toss pieces of cooked octopus into a salad with olive oil, lemon, and fresh herbs. Delicious, filling, and muscle-building. Octopus proves that you don't need to rely on fish alone. This underrated seafood can help rebuild your strength faster than almost anything else. 3. Prawns, the cellular muscle activator. Octopus gives you sheer protein power. Prawns take things to the next level by activating your body's muscle-building machinery at the cellular level. A 100-gram serving of prawns delivers about 24 grams of protein, more than salmon and many other popular fish. But here's the secret: prawn protein is highly absorbable. That means your muscles can actually use almost every gram you eat. Nothing wasted. For seniors, this efficiency is critical, since the body naturally struggles to absorb protein as it ages. But prawns bring even more to the table. They're loaded with iodine, which fuels your thyroid. And your thyroid is like the command center of your metabolism. When it's running well, your body burns fat more efficiently and channels energy directly into muscle growth. Combine that with the potassium in prawns, which keeps your muscles firing smoothly and recovering quickly. And you've got one of the best anti-sarcopenia foods available. Science confirms it. Researchers found that seniors who regularly ate prawns didn't just slow down muscle loss, they actually reversed it, activating pathways that restored lost muscle tissue. That means it's never too late to start. And history shows the same pattern. Coastal fishermen in Bangladesh, who relied on prawns as their main protein source, maintained extraordinary strength and stamina even into old age. While inland communities weakened during famines, the prawn-eating fishermen could still row boats, haul nets, and work long hours. Their diet was their hidden advantage. Cooking prawns couldn't be easier. Peel, clean, and saute them in just minutes. Toss them into a quick stir-fry, a salad, or a light curry. One fast, tasty meal, and you've given your body everything it needs to grow stronger. Prawns prove that food isn't just fuel, it's medicine for your muscles, and the key to turning back the clock on Sarcopenia.4. Mussels, the final game changer's final seafood in this muscle-building lineup, might surprise you. They're small, inexpensive, and often overlooked at the store, yet they hold the key to not only building muscle, but protecting your joints, bones, and recovery as you age. I'm talking about mussels. A 100-gram serving of mussels gives you about 24 grams of protein, on par with prawns and salmon. But here's what makes them special. Mussels are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which calm inflammation. Why does that matter? Because chronic inflammation is one of the biggest reasons older adults can't recover properly from activity. Inflammation blocks your body's ability to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. By lowering it, mussels create the perfect environment for your muscles to grow stronger. And there's more. Mussels are one of the best natural sources of copper, a mineral that strengthens bones, tendons, and connective tissue. Think of copper as the scaffolding that supports your muscles. Without it, you're building on shaky ground. With it, your foundation is solid, meaning your muscles can grow without the risk of injury that sidelines so many. Seniors, the research is stunning. Seniors who added mussels to their diets reported feeling stronger in as little as 2 weeks, with measurable muscle gains showing up within a month. That's fast progress at any age. History tells the same story. On Prince Edward Island in Canada, mussels have been a daily staple for generations. Despite harsh weather and physically demanding work, locals are known to stay strong and active into their 80s and 90s. Their secret wasn't fancy supplements, it was the mussels they pulled straight from the ocean. And the best part, mussels are quick and easy to prepare. Steam them for just a few minutes until the shells open, then add them to pasta, soups, or salads. In under 10 minutes, you've got a delicious, protein-packed meal that heals your muscles from the inside out. Mussels complete the ultimate muscle-building quartet. Together with snails, octopus, and prawns, they form a diet that doesn't just slow sarcopenia, it fights it head-on. 5. The 4 foods that destroy muscle weave covered the 4 seafoods that rebuild strength and fight sarcopenia. But there's another side to this story. The hidden enemies on your plate. Because no matter how much protein you eat, if you're still consuming these 4 foods, you could be undoing all your hard work. 1. Flavored crackers. They look harmless, but they're loaded with refined flour, seed oils, preservatives, and chemicals. Together, these trigger inflammation that blocks your muscles from using protein. Even a handful can quietly sabotage your progress. 2. Condensed milk. That creamy sweetness. It's basically liquid sugar. Condensed milk spikes your insulin, forces fat storage, and shuts down muscle growth. Worse, the processing destroys any natural nutrition it once had. 3. Energy drinks. They promise energy, but deliver damage. Packed with synthetic caffeine and artificial stimulants, they create a false boost while burning through your muscles. Recovery slows, weakness grows. For fast food burgers, convenient, yes, but devastating. From the preservative-laced meat to sugar-loaded buns and trans-fat sauces, they flood your body with inflammation. Studies show just 2 a week can trigger measurable muscle breakdown. Each of these foods has one thing in common. They block your body from building strength. Cut them out, and the path to muscle growth becomes wide open. 6. Conclusion plus call to action now. You know the truth. Fish, like salmon and tuna, aren't the only way to protect your muscles. For powerful but overlooked seafoods, snails, octopus, prawns, and mussels can rebuild your strength, fight sarcopenia, and keep you active and independent at any age. But remember this, it's not just about what you add, it's also about what you cut. The 4 hidden enemies, flavored crackers, condensed milk, energy drinks, and fast food burgers, quietly sabotage your muscles. They trigger inflammation, block protein absorption, and undo all your progress. If you remove them, your body can finally use the good foods to build real, lasting strength. Here's my challenge. This week, replace just one of the muscle-destroying foods with one of the 4 muscle builders. A small swap could be the start of a major transformation. And don't forget, tomorrow, I'll reveal a clinically proven discovery that increases muscle activation by 34% without exercise. Make sure you're subscribed and notifications are on because you don't want to miss what comes next. Your strongest years aren't behind you, they're just beginning.